Hello, welcome to a video on the first part of Fanfare Minuet. It's heavily based on the C major chord to begin with. If you look at the right hand, you'll see that it just climbs up. You can start with, you can kind of do your own fingering here, as long as on the very last note you have your thumb there, and then you're able to use other fingers. Because if for example, then you have a slightly more awkward jump to use the other fingers. So you want to see how my thumb always ended up as the last note to be played before moving up to the next one. And this is the rhythm 1, 2, well 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and so practice that rhythm alone as well. So you can do the whole thing with just these two fingers really. You might see some other alternative fingering instructions, but I don't think it's essential to follow them. I think you can just do it with these two fingers. Meanwhile, in the left hand, you're doing a C major chord but skipping out the G. And then, so see how we changed here in the left hand? Then we go back to this original chord here, and then it's just a single C. So you just want to practice that a little bit on its own. Then you'll see at the very end of bar 4, I'll just point it out here, this is basically the start of this next phrase here. This is all part of this, and all of this is its own little phrase here. So it's best to practice this together with this. And then you can see what we have here. We have a D with finger 3 and a G with finger 2. Let's get to work. And obviously there's staccato directions as well, which we'll get to. Staccato and legato. But to begin with, you've got your right hand. So that bit at the end is the trickiest bit. So let's break it down to the top part, because if we look at the music, you can see there's an upper part and then there's a lower part. These two notes here are the lower part. They kind of all both merge together into this single C at the end. So looking at this top part, it's going to work like this. I'll do that again. It's really important to use these fingers starting on finger 4. Then with the thumb, it's going to play this A at the same time as the F. So just practice that, no more, no less. As many times as you need to till it starts to feel familiar, comfortable. And then we have this bit to end with. Then you're going to finish like that on the C. You put it all together, it's going to work like this. One last time. Harder than it looks. So that's the right hand beginning from here. One last time. Okay, left hand's much simpler. Start on this low G, as shown here, And then you can see there's kind of a repeating pattern. Dum, 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 and this is a repeat. And this is almost a repeat, but we changed that E for an F. G, C, then repeat, then nearly repeat, and then we get to our very last bar. Dum, 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 which is basically this. C, G, C, with these fingers. So wrapping it all together. Dum, dum, no, sorry, starting with that G. Dum, 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 dum. Okay. When we put it together, it's going to work like this. So you can see how when we're doing this in the left hand, we have the simple pattern in the right hand to accompany it. And you can put this on a loop until you get comfortable with it. So basically what I was just doing there is just putting these 2 bars on a loop. This bar you're going to want to practice on its own alone. It's going to work like this. One last time. And then, so last bar is quite simple. Putting it all together. I hope this helps, and good luck.